Hello everybody, this is Matador from freetradingvideos.com. It's 10 after 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on June 18th. Happy Friday to you. It is Options Expiration Friday, so sometimes we get more of a volatile session. And we're starting off with a nice down gap here. If we were to open right now, a 50-cent move below our 112 mark that we had held as support. And we're looking at the S&P 500 ETF. I'll zoom out to a 15-minute chart so you can see at least where we are. We've now broken through our lovely little rising 200 MA through here, and a little symmetrical triangle being put in on at least this low. So I need to be watching that very carefully today. If I can scrunch this up, you can see some good support here at 111, or look at a higher time frame. Either way, it gives you the same picture. So there's some really good levels of support right through here that we can drop, and that really is in essence just the 111 mark. So we'll be watching that for support. We're also below the rising 50 on a 60-minute chart, which isn't a disaster, but if we don't pop back up above this and at least test through this 112 and then what would be a down gap if we did open right now, then this slowing momentum that we talked about yesterday would resolve to the downside. And on a summer Friday, sometimes volume's also lighter, so there's a bit of a mishmash of information that's going to be coming at us, going to make me want to look even more carefully at the market internals. So let's go look at a 3-minute chart here of the trend. You can see into the close yesterday, most of the day spent right around at least 1.0, a little few tests around 0.8, but in the neutral range before popping up out of that just around noon Eastern Standard Time. Support, support, support right at the 1.4 area. So that's nice and solidly bearish, but not overly bearish, so that could remain and be persistent. The trend Q, same story here. Spent a lot of the day, scrunch this up a little bit, at least above 0.8. Even though it was a little bit neutral, we had that same little pop-up. It just occurred later after lunch. So kind of dragging it up, or down in this case, with the broad markets, and we'll have to watch that. The VIX, oftentimes a good tiebreaker, had really popped up during the day, but then sold off beautifully all the way down to 25 mark. So this is actually X% more bullish than at least the trend. So on a higher time frame, the VIX usually is easier to read. So grab a daily chart here. This is a fantastic test of this support level at 25. So I would want to see this break at least 25 and head south to 24, but watch out for a confluence of moving averages in the name of the 200 and the 100 here. Nothing to joke about. And on the weekly chart, we are at least working on the 200 MA. So there's a lot of technical reasons why we might get a bounce here. But if it's already solidly broken here, this to me is just a test, but a nice solid test as we close right there on its low. So good stuff. I'm sitting here in D7's office, having a good time working the stocks and just creating new things that are coming out in FTV. It's good stuff, everybody. So nice working with you. I'll be talking to you around noon to see how things are shaping up, and have a great trading day, everybody.